computer graphics. That is the definition of computer graphics we have discussed. After that, we have started the applications of computer graphics. So can anybody revise the definition of computer graphics within 5 minutes? What is computer graphics? Come on. What is computer graphics?
Graphics is the branch of computer science and engineering which deals with the study of creation of images, manipulating of images, and storing of images and display of images.
Good, very nice. Your name, please?
Madhuri Dongre.
Madhuri. So I think so. Same students are responding. So I request all other students also, those who are not participating, they are just listening. So try to participate, be interactive. So that will be better for you as well as me. Okay, so Madhuri Dongre has nicely given the definition of computer graphics. It is the branch of computer science and engineering in which we are able to create the images, we are able to manipulate the images, we are able to store the images, and further we are able to display these images, those images on the hard copy devices. And what done by hard copy devices? These are nothing but the printers, output devices, screens, projector screens, etc. So this is nothing but the definition of computer graphics. And after the definition of computer graphics, we have started applications. So how many applications we have covered in the last lecture?
2 applications.
Three applications.
Good. Good. So who was speaking? Boys side? Who said 3? Boys? Tell your name. Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have discussed about 3 applications. Which 3 applications we have discussed?
Computer aided design, presentation graphics, and computer art.
Computer art. Good, good. So in computer aided design, what we discussed? In computer aided design, where it is applicable?
It is applicable in
Automobile, aircraft, watercraft.
Good. So it is applicable to design, to create a design of aircraft, watercraft, automobiles, spacecraft, etc., etc. So whatever devices we are using, whatever products we are using, so to design, to prepare the design of that product, we are taking the help of computer graphics. So that is one of the application of computer graphics, that is CAD, computer aided design. So that software is used to create the designs. So specifically major thing is that we are preparing the designs, and how to prepare these designs with the help of software CAD. And CAD takes the help of computer graphics. So in second application, that is presentation graphics, what are the examples of presentation graphics?
bar charts,
Bar graph, pie chart,
line graph,
pie chart,
surface graph,
Surface graph, line chart, bar chart,
chart.
pie chart, good, flow chart. So all these are the examples of presentation graphics. So what we are doing, we are trying to present some data, some type of information. So different type of information may be available in the world. So each and every information we are trying to present in the form of diagram, and that is nothing but the presentation graphics. And after that, we were talking about the third application. So actually, while I talked about the third application, so I have shown only PPT, so some disturbance was there on that day. So that's why I haven't talked more on this third application. So now we'll talk about computer art. So it is used in fine art, commercial art, includes artists' paintbrush programs, paint packages, CAD packages, animation packages. So you all are good familiar with paintbrush, is it right? In the computer, we are taking the help of paintbrush, paint application, and with the help of this paint application, we are creating different types of pictures, paints. So this is nothing but the application of computer art. So different types of packages are there, different types of softwares are available nowadays. Might be you are aware about Photoshop, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, so with the help of Photoshop application also we are able to edit our own photo. We can just give the brightness to the photo, darkness to the photos, etc. We can make the changes to the photos also. So these are nothing but the softwares which are used for computer art. So these packages provide facilities for designing object shapes and specifying motions. So we are able to do the we are able to apply the motions also, and we are able to give the shapes also to the objects. So whatever kind of object may be, so it may be any kind of object, anything you can take. So just now I talked about Photoshop. So here we are taking the help of photo. So our any type of photo will be taken as a object. So here examples are given: cartoon drawing. So whatever cartoon drawings we are taking help, whatever paintings we are looking, whatever product advertisement, logo design. So might be you are aware. So in our college only, so at the entrance, number of times whenever there will be big functions, so we are displaying big boards. Is it right? So these are nothing but the part of advertisement, product advertisement. So might be again in the college itself, once we enter in the gate, main gate, and once we move towards the porch, so you are able to see the big chart, big advertisement banner. So on that your own photos are displayed. So number of students placed, number of students achieved first rank in university, etc. So such big advertisement charts are displayed in our college. So this is the part of product advertisement. This is the part of product advertisement. That is, we are making some kind of advertisement. So, or in cities also you are able to see big hoardings. बऱ्याच वेळेला तुम्ही बघितलं असेल सिटीमध्ये पण मोठे मोठे बोर्ड लावलेले असतात, बऱ्याच चौकांमध्ये वगैरे बोर्ड लावलेले असतात. So what is the purpose behind these boards? Just advertisement. So this is nothing but how these advertisements or such boards are prepared. So such boards are prepared with the help of application computer art. Next, logo design. Again, you are good familiar with our own logo, our college logo. So Vitthal Rukmini photo is there. So that is nothing but the logo design. So if we want to prepare such logos, so we are able to take the help of computer graphics. So these are the different examples of computer art. Or you can create any kind of picture with the help of different softwares like Paintbrush. So these are treated as a computer art. That is the art which is prepared with the help of computer. Art that is prepared with the help of computer, that is called as a computer art. आपण नॉर्मली आपल्या पेपरवर सुद्धा आपण आर्ट काढतो, पण ते मॅन्युअल आर्ट झालं. तर तेच आर्ट किंवा तेच पिक्चर जर आपण कम्प्युटर यूज करून काढलं तर त्याला म्हणायचं कम्प्युटर आर्ट. So these are the different examples: cartoon drawing, painting, product advertisements, logo design. So these are the examples under computer art. Next. So these are the examples are shown over here. So some bags painting is shown, some cartoons are shown in front of you, some natural scene is shown in front of you. So these are the examples of computer art. Next, under computer art, again two different types of ways are also present. One is called as a electronic painting and another is called as a morphing. So first of all, we will see electronic painting. So here one photograph is shown there. So this is nothing but the electronic painting. That is, the painting is done with the help of electronic machine. So picture painted electronically on a graphics tablet or digitizer using a stylus. So stylus is nothing but the pointing device like pen. So it is looking like a pen. So such pens are used, and some pictures are painted electronically on the graphics tablets. So these are called as a electronic paintings. Cordless pressure sensitive stylus. जसं आपण पेन हातात धरून जर जोरान दाबलं तर आपल्याला डार्क लाईन दिसली जाते, आणि जर हळू किंवा प्रेशर न देता जर आपण लिहायला गेलो तर फेंट लाईन दिसली जाते. So that is pressure sensitive stylus. So some of the pointing devices like stylus are used to create the electronic painting. So this is nothing but the electronic painting. So some input devices are used, and with the help of these input devices, the painting is get created. But how that painting is get created? Electronically. That is, electricity is provided to such input devices, and then these input devices are able to create some kind of paintings. So this is nothing but electronic painting. So best example to understand electronic painting, तुम्ही कधी भांड्यावर नाव घातलेलं बघितलंय? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
कोणी जर भांड्यांवर नाव घातलेलं बघितलं असेल तर त्यांच्या हातात एक छोटासा पेन असतो, आणि म्हणजे नवीन जी पद्धत निघालेली आहे ते तो पेन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी त्याला प्रोव्हाइड केली जाते, आणि त्या पेननं त्यांनी नाव टाकतात. म्हणजे इतकं फास्ट नाव टाकतात, बऱ्याच वेळेला डिझाईन पण काढतात. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक पेंटिंग. गॉट द क्लिअर आयडिया?
Yes, ma'am.
So some kind
Yes, ma'am.
some kind of input devices are used to create the paintings. So this is called as a electronic painting. So electricity is used. Next, morphing, a graphics method in which one object is transformed into another. So this is the process of graphics, where we are able to convert one object to another object. So in the last lecture also I have shown. So this is the example. So I said that in the last lecture also I repeated this one. So here the face of human is shown, and after applying computer graphics, that human face is get converted into animal face. So over here you are able to see the different phases. So this is applicable, or this is possible, if we apply the computer graphics to the picture. So this is the part of image processing. So we have to take the image and we have to just apply some motions to the images so that the human face will be get converted into animal face. So this is called as a morphing. So different softwares are also available for this purpose. So these are nothing but the graphics packages, so with the help of which we are able to convert one object into another object. So over here the initial object is nothing but the human face, and the final object is nothing but the animal face. So this is called as a morphing. So here I have said a graphics method in which one object is transformed into another object. This is called as a morphing. So in the third chapter we are discussing about the motions, that is how the 3D object will be get converted or translated or rotated, etc. So based upon that, the kind of image processing is applied over here. This is the example which is shown under morphing. So any doubt about computer art? Hello?
No.
So my question to you, have you completed the previous applications? Have you written the applications in your notebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody has written all the applications, 3 applications?
Yes, ma'am.
And I said that there is no need to draw the diagrams. If possible, you can draw, otherwise leave it. Just try to understand. So for your understanding purpose, I have shown the diagrams in the PPT. So, and one more question, actually Maske sir asked me, students were asking to Maske sir where to write the assignment. So actually I have given assignment to you people just to understand what kind of questions will be asked in exam. Okay. So this is our PPE rule. So according to Pandharpur pattern, we need to give the assignment before starting the chapter. Chapter start करायच्या अगोदर assignment questions मुलांना माहिती झाले पाहिजेत, so that students are able to understand which point is asked for how many marks, and for that purpose I have given the assignment. So right now don't make any kind of hurry to start writing of the assignment. So you have to write the assignment after completion of the chapter. Again we'll see how to write, yet it is not cleared because stationery is not available with you people. So that's why it is quite difficult for you people to write the assignments. So don't keep in mind that we have to write the assignment. So we'll tell you when to write the assignments. So just for your information, I have given the questions to you. Everybody got it? आलं लक्षात?
Yes, ma'am.
मला
Yes, ma'am.
असाइनमेंट लिहायची नाहीये. आता मी फक्त क्लासमध्ये या ऑनलाईन क्लासेसमध्ये जे काही शिकवते, जे काही पीपीटी वर आहे तेवढं तुम्हाला फक्त नोटबुक मध्ये लिहून काढायचंय. याच्या व्यतिरिक्त दुसरं काही लिहायचं नाहीये. असाइनमेंट ज्या वेळेस लिहायचे त्यावेळेस मी तुम्हाला सांगेन. जर पॉसिबल होत असेल तर आपण असाइनमेंट स्टार्ट करणार आहोत लिहायला, अदरवाईज नाही. ओके, सो जस्ट यू हॅव टू रेफर दीज असाइनमेंट्स. तुम्हाला फक्त एवढंच लक्षात यायला पाहिजे की ह्या चॅप्टरवर कुठल्या प्रकारचे क्वेश्चन विचारले जातात, त्याच्यासाठी ती असाइनमेंट तुम्हाला प्रोव्हाइड केलेली आहे. ओके, so now we'll proceed further to the next application, fourth application, that is entertainment. So under entertainment again two parts are there. So entertainment, first application is movie industry and another application is the game industry. So I'm showing 3 slides with respect to this application. First slide includes movie industry and third slide includes game industry. So movies and games. So movies and games, whatever we are playing, whatever we are watching, so all comes under entertainment. Is it right? Entertainment म्हणजे काय? आपला मनोरंजन करण्यासाठी आपण जे काही करतोय त्याला आपण एंटरटेनमेंट म्हणतोय. मग आपण मनोरंजन करण्यासाठी काय करतो? मोस्टली टीव्ही बघतो, टीव्हीवर मूवीज बघतो, सिनेमाज बघतो. So whatever motion pictures are there, we are able to see. So these we are calling it as a motion pictures, music videos, television shows. Also it is used in making of cartoon animation films. बऱ्याच वेळेला तुम्ही टीव्हीवर कार्टूनचे चॅनल पण बघत असाल, त्यात पण कार्टून ॲनिमेशन केलेलं असतं. सो दीज आर नथिंग बट द ॲप्लिकेशन्स वेअर वी आर युझिंग द कम्प्युटर ग्राफिक्स. सो movie industries comes under entertainment. Okay, so over here some of the pictures are also shown of movies, cartoons, etc. So these are coming under movie industry. So movie industry, it is the first application under entertainment. Okay, next again over here it is shown computer graphics is about animation. So we are showing the animation. So you are able to see over here, so how the human face is shown, so how the size of the face is shown, how the size of the body is shown, etc. So this is possible only due to computer graphics. And the second sub application under entertainment is game industry. So under game industry, focus on interactivity. Normally तुम्ही बऱ्याच वेळेला कम्प्युटरवर गेम खेळत असाल किंवा मोबाईलवर गेम खेळत असाल. So what is expected over there in the games? So interactivity, that is we should interact with the screen every now and then, with the help of which we are able to increase our concentration. Further, it is cost effective solution. So it is cost effective solution. So we are making our own entertainment with the help of some of the games. If you are observing, mostly on the most of the operating systems, they are providing games freely. Nowadays you are good familiar with the mobiles also. So whenever you purchase mobiles, so on these mobiles, whenever we are trying to take some of the games, almost maximum games are free of cost. So that is nothing but the cost effective solution. And next, avoiding computations and other tricks. So that is with the help of games, what we are trying to do. So we are not doing any kind of computations, any kind of calculation we are not doing. So we are just trying to concentrate our mind on the game because we want to make the entertainment. So we want to spend some time of our total time into entertainment so that we will be get refreshed. And for that purpose, we are taking the help of games and movies. So movies and games are coming under entertainment. And how these movies and games are prepared? So these are prepared with the help of, these are developed with the help of computer graphics. So now again in second year, as a part of computer graphics practicals, so some mini projects are also there for you people. So for example, I may say draw one car and move that car. मी तुम्हाला एखादं एक्झाम्पल देऊ शकते. सगळे प्रॅक्टिकल झाल्यानंतर तुम्हाला काय करायचं आहे, एखादी कार ड्रॉ करायची आहे आणि ती ड्रॉ केलेली कार त्याला मोशन प्रोव्हाइड करायचे. ती कार एका ठिकाणापासून दुसऱ्या ठिकाणी ट्रॅव्हल करते. सो लाईक दॅट यू हॅव टू शो द मोशन. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट द मिनी प्रोजेक्ट. This is nothing but the mini project, and that is nothing but the small software which you are able to design. Or you can take another example. So I may say that try to draw the bird which is flying. म्हणजे तुम्हाला एक छोटासा प्रोजेक्ट करायचा आहे ज्याच्यामध्ये एखादा बर्ड असेल आणि तो बर्ड उडतोय असं तुम्हाला दाखवायचंय. So that is nothing but the small application, small software which you are able to design, which you are able to develop, and this is nothing but the application of computer graphics. Okay, so once we start the practicals, so after maybe first practical, it is possible for you people to implement such programs. So what the clear idea? Entertainment. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt about this fourth application?
No.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Can we proceed further?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So next application is education and training. Education and training. So here we are able to use computer graphics in education as well as training. So education. So right now we are the part of education. So I am teaching and you are listening, and how you are listening based upon the PPT which I am showing to you people. So this PPT comes under education. So how I have prepared the PPT? So again, I have taken the help of computer graphics. So some of the diagrams I have taken over here, some of the PowerPoint presentation software I have taken over here. So which comes again under computer graphics. So I have generated the PPTs and I'm showing these PPTs to you people. So computer generated models of physical, financial and economic systems are used as educational aids. So we are using the models which are prepared with the help of computer. आपण जे काही पिक्चर वापरतोय सध्या, तुम्हाला मी मागच्या ऍप्लिकेशन मध्ये बरेचसे पिक्चर्स दाखवले. हे सगळे पिक्चर्स कसे ड्रॉ केलेले आहेत? So these pictures are drawn. So if you are looking over here also, you are able to see the editor, Easy Morph. So this is one of the software with the help of which this is get created. So this software is nothing but the computer application. So we are able to create such things only with the help of computer. So that's why it is said that computer generated models of physical, financial and economic systems are used as educational aids. So whatever models we are creating, generating with the help of computer, so these models we are using as a educational aids. Aids म्हणजे काय? Aids is nothing but the tools. So we are using computer generated models as a tools for educational purpose. आपल्याला टीचिंग करायचंय, मला टीचिंग करायचंय, मग टीचिंग करण्यासाठी मी काय वापरतेय? आय एम युजिंग द पीपीटी. हाऊ आय हॅव प्रिपेअर्ड दिस पीपीटीज विथ द हेल्प ऑफ कम्प्युटर. So PPTs, diagrams, whatever animated videos I will prepare. So all these comes under educational aids. All these comes under models. So the models may be physical, may be financial, may be economic systems. So different kinds of systems we are able to show with the help of models. Next, models of physical systems, psychological systems, population trends or equipment such as color coded diagram help trainees understand the operation of the system. So here the second word is training. So fifth application is education and training. So in case of training, so what done by training? So for doing something we required training. So for example, if I am a pilot, so I want to I have to drive. So I have to drive. So first of all, I need to see some of the videos with the help of which I am able to see how I am able to drive. Is it right? So for that purpose, some of the specialized videos are used. So some kind of training is given. So how the training is given? Again with the help of computer. So some of the simulators are shown. So by simulators, some of the softwares are prepared, some of the videos are prepared, and I'm just looking towards these videos, and with the help of these videos I'm able to understand how to start driving, what to do, what kind of apparatus I have to operate at specific time, etc, etc. So these are nothing but the simulators. So here in this slide, if you are looking, so it is written specialized systems used for training applications, simulators for practice sessions or training of ship captains. शिप कॅप्टनला जर ट्रेनिंग द्यायची असेल तर सिम्युलेटर्स वापरले जातात. एअरक्राफ्ट पायलट, एअरक्राफ्ट मध्ये जे काही पायलट काम करतात ते काही डायरेक्टली एअरक्राफ्ट मध्ये जाऊन बसत नाहीत, त्यांना त्याच्या अगोदर ट्रेनिंग दिली जाते. आणि ती ट्रेनिंग कशी दिली जाते, त्यांना काही व्हिडिओज दाखवले जातात. सो दीज आर नथिंग बट हाऊ दीज व्हिडिओज आर प्रिपेअर्ड विथ द हेल्प ऑफ कम्प्युटर ग्राफिक्स. So next, heavy equipment operators. So might be you have seen बऱ्याच मशीन. फॉर एक सिम्पल एक्झाम्पल सांगते तुम्हाला हेवी इक्विपमेंट ऑपरेटरचं. जर तुम्ही सर्व्हिसिंगसाठी वगैरे जात असाल, जे कोणी व्हेकल वापरतात त्यांनी जर सर्व्हिसिंगसाठी गेलं असेल तर तिथं बऱ्याच वेळेला कार किंवा टू व्हीलर्स असे असतात, ते व्हेकल असं अपला घेऊन गेलं जाते. त्याच्यासाठी काही ऑपरेटर्स आहेत. बघितले कधी कोणी? हॅलो हॅलो स्टुडंट्स. हा, तुम्ही जर सर्व्हिसिंग व्हेकल सर्व्हिसिंग साठी गेला असाल तर त्या शॉप मध्ये बऱ्याच वेळेला हे सगळे हेवी इक्विपमेंट आहेत ते उचलण्यासाठी काही ऑपरेटर्स वापरले जातात. काही मशीन्स आहेत, काही तिथं प्लॅटफॉर्म असं तयार करून ठेवलं जाते की ते व्हेकल्स ऑटोमॅटिकली उचलले जातात, वरच्या साईडला नेले जातात, परत खालच्या साईडला आणले जातात. So these are nothing but the heavy equipment operators. So how to utilize, how to use such operators? So for that purpose also training is given to the employees. म्हणजे जे कोणी तिथं काम करतात त्यांना अगोदर ट्रेनिंग दिली जाते, ती एखादी मशीन कशी ऑपरेट करायची. आणि ती मशीन ऑपरेट करण्यासाठी सुद्धा ती काय डायरेक्ट आपण मशीन हँडल करत नाही, त्याच्या अगोदर त्याचे व्हिडिओज बघतो. आणि त्या व्हिडिओज मध्ये असं दाखवलेलं जाते की ती मशीन कशी ऑपरेट करायची. आणि असे व्हिडिओज कसे तयार केले जातात, कम्प्युटर ग्राफिक्स यूज करून. इज इट राईट? और यू कॅन टेक द सिम्पल एक्झाम्पल ऑफ वॉशिंग मशीन ऑल्सो. सो ऑलमोस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू आर गुड फॅमिलियर विथ वॉशिंग मशीन. सो वॉशिंग मशीन आपण काय डायरेक्टली स्टार्ट करत नाही. ती जर ऑपरेट करायची असेल तर त्याच्या अगोदर एखादं मॅन्युअल दिलं जाते आपल्याला, आणि त्या मॅन्युअल मध्ये आपण बघतो की कसं ते ऑपरेट करायचं, किंवा एखादा व्हिडिओ किंवा एखादा डेमो दिला जातो. अँड विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दॅट डेमो वी आर एबल टू अंडरस्टँड हाऊ इट वर्क्स. So whatever demos, whatever manuals are prepared, so all such manuals, videos, training videos are created with the help of computer graphics. So such videos are also called as a simulators. Next, air traffic control personnel. So how to control the air traffic? So mostly again it is related to aircraft. So n number of aircrafts are moving in the air. So how to control all these crafts? So for that purpose also training is given, and again such kind of training is given with the help of videos. So this is nothing but the application training, education and training. So what the clear idea about education and training? So in education we are using the models. Which models we are using? Computer generated models. So simple example of computer generated model is whatever PPT I am showing to you. So this is one of the model which I am using to teach you people. So teaching is nothing but the part of education. And training, what about training? So training is given with the help of videos. So training videos are prepared, training manuals are prepared, and how these manuals and videos are prepared, how these simulators are prepared with the help of computer. Or I will give one more example under training. Okay, that will not be applicable over here. Let it be. So, do you know about network? Have you heard about the word network? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is network? Network is nothing but connection of n number of devices. So it may be network of mobiles or it may be network of computers. Okay, so assume that in our lab, so you are good familiar with your own lab. In first year you have done the computer programs in the CP lab. Is it right? So in CP lab n number of computers are there, say 10 computers are there, and if these computers are connected with each other, so we are able to send the data from one computer to another computer. So this is nothing but the kind of network. So network, function of network. So we are able to transfer the data from one machine to another machine. But physically we are unable to see how the data is moving from one computer to another computer. Or you may take the help of mobile also. So mostly we are sending the message from our mobile to another's mobile. So just now I have sent the link of CG lecture. Okay, so I have sent the message to you people. So whether we are able to see how the message is going from my mobile to your mobile? No, it is quite difficult. आपण आपल्या ओपन आईज न बघू शकतोय का मेसेज कसा जातोय? No, but we are able to show this with the help of computer. We are able to show this with the help of computers. We are able to draw the diagram of network. So we are able to show 10 mobiles in the network, and we are able to show how the data is moving, how the data is flowing from one mobile to another mobile. So this is possible to show, and this is nothing but the simulator. Hope you are getting it. Got the clear idea?
Yes, ma'am.
आलं लक्षात? आपण फिजिकली बघू शकत नाही. एका मोबाईल मधून दुसऱ्या मोबाईल मध्ये डेटा जातोय, पण कसा जातोय हे आपल्याला दिसत नाही. पण जर ते बघायचं असेल तर आपण एखादा मॉडेल तयार करू शकतो, आणि त्या मॉडेलद्वारे आपण बघू शकतो की एका मोबाईल मधून डेटा दुसऱ्या मोबाईल मध्ये कसा फ्लो होतोय. So that we are able to see with the help of models. And how we are able to prepare such models? Only with the help of computer. So that's why it is called as a computer generated models of physical, financial and economic systems, which are used as educational aids. And regarding training, so different videos are created, different manuals are created to operate different types of vehicles, different types of machineries, etc., etc. So this is nothing but the kind of training. So for education and training also, so we require, there is need of computer graphics. So hope with this you got the clear idea about education and training. So now we'll proceed further to the sixth application. So sixth application is visualization. Sixth application is visualization. So the word itself tells, or if you are looking towards the word, so what is the meaning of visualization? So that is whichever we are able to see, that is visualization. Is it right? Whatever we are able to see. So in the world, if you observe, some of the objects are there which we are able to see with our open eyes, but some other objects are there which we are unable to see. But I said, I will repeat, what is visualization? That is whatever things we are able to see. Visualize. Visualize, that is whatever we are able to visualize. जे काही आपण बघतोय. So how we are able to visualize? Either we are able to visualize with our open eyes, or we need to take the help of some of the tools with the help of which we are able to see. For example, microscope. So some of the things are there in the world which we are unable to see with our open eyes, which we are unable to see with our open eyes, and for that purpose, so what we are taking? So we are taking the help of microscope. We are taking the help of microscope. So that is nothing but the visualization. So if you are looking towards the diagram, so over here, so some of the scientist is taking the help of some of the softwares, and with the help of which he or she is able to see the things which are in the space. स्पेस मध्ये ज्या काही गोष्टी आहेत त्या जर मला बघायच्या असतील तर मला काय करायला लागेल? सो आय नीड टू टेक द हेल्प ऑफ सम ऑफ द सॉफ्टवेअर्स which are prepared with the help of computer graphics. So now come to the part scientific visualization, producing graphical representations for scientific, engineering and medical data sets. So for example, if we take the help of medical data, so if you are observed, so assume that we are having pain in our body. Assume that some kind of pain is there in our body, but we are unable to find out where the exact pain is there. As a human, we are unable to find it. So what we are doing, we are just approaching towards the doctor, and what doctor does, maybe, so if doctor is able to detect it easily, so that will be okay. Otherwise, what doctors are doing, so they are taking the help of x-rays or sonographies. Is it right? So for example, suppose the pain is in my hand. Suppose the pain is in my hand, but I don't know exactly where it is paining. So if you look towards the hand, so it is somewhat big. It is somewhat big size body part. but I don't know where exactly it is paining. So what doctor will do? So doctor will take the photograph of, or scan will my doctor will scan my hand. So it will be again big photo. So the whole photograph is not utilized to detect the disease or detect the fault. So that photo is zoomed, that photo is get zoomed in or zoomed out. तो काय केलं काय करतात ते नॉर्मली डॉक्टर, तो फोटो किंवा एक्सरे काढतात त्या बॉडी पार्टचा आणि तो एक्सरे कम्प्युटरवर एनलार्ज करायचा प्रयत्न करतात आणि एनलार्ज केल्यानंतर त्यांच्या लक्षात येते की एक्झॅक्ट फॉल्ट कुठं आहे, नक्की हातामध्ये आहे का हाताच्या मागच्या साईडला आहे का वरच्या शोल्डरच्या साईडकडे आहे, लाईक दॅट ऑनवर्ड्स. सो जस्ट आय वॉन्ट टू से ओव्हर हिअर दॅट नॉर्मली डॉक्टर लोक काय करतात, एखाद्या बॉडी पार्टचा एक्सरे किंवा सोनोग्राफिक इमेज काढली जाते आणि ती इमेज एनलार्ज करून पाहिली जाते. ती इमेज एनलार्ज करून पाहिली जाते. एनलार्ज कशासाठी करायचं, तर एक्झॅक्ट फॉल्ट कुठे आहे ते डिटेक्ट करण्यासाठी एनलार्ज केलं जाते. सो हाऊ दॅट एनलार्जिंग इज पॉसिबल only due to computer graphics, and this is nothing but the application zoom in zoom out. Are you agree with me?
Yes.
येते लक्षात मी सांगायचा प्रयत्न करते तुम्हाला. मला बघायचंय, काय बघायचंय, फॉल्ट एक्झॅक्टली कुठे आहे ते बघायचंय. मला फॉल्ट एक्झॅक्टली कुठे आहे ते बघायचंय. मग ते बघण्यासाठी मला काय लागतं, मला काय पाहिजे, माझ्याकडे काय असायला पाहिजे, इमेज असायला पाहिजे. मग इमेज खूप अशी कॉम्प्रेसिव्ह पण असू शकते, खूप कॉम्प्रेसिव्ह असू शकते. मग त्याच्यात मला फाइंड आउट करायचं एक्झॅक्ट फॉल्ट कुठे. किंवा अजून तुम्ही दुसरा एक्झाम्पल घ्या. फॉर एक्झाम्पल एखादं नॅचरल सीन आहे किंवा असे फुलांची झाड आहेत, माझ्या बागेमध्ये फुलांची झाड आहेत आणि त्याचा एक मोठा मी फोटोग्राफ घेतलेला आहे आणि त्याच्यात जवळजवळ 10 प्रकारची झाड आहेत आणि मला सांगितलं गेलं की त्याच्यातलं गुलाबाचं झाड कुठे आहे किंवा गुलाबाचं फुल कुठे दिसतंय तुला. तर मला काय काय करायला लागेल, ती मोठी इमेज अशी मोठी 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 म्हणजे एनलार्ज करत 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 जायला लागेल आणि जिथं मला गुलाबाचं फूल दिसेल मी तेवढाच पार्ट डिटेक्ट करेन. सो दॅट इज आय एम ट्राइंग टू आयडेंटिफाय ओनली द पार्ट ऑफ द बिग पिक्चर. So how I am able to detect it? So if there is the facility of visualization, is it right? So this is nothing but the scientific visualization. So some of the things are there in the world which we are unable to see with our open eyes, and to see such things, so we are taking the help of computer graphics. Or you can take the help of blood cells. So in case of blood cells, सो जर तुम्ही रक्त बघितलं असेल तर त्याच्यातले सेल्स बघू शकताय का, नाही. जर ते बघायचे असेल तर आपण एखादं कॉम्प्युटरचं ऍप्लिकेशन वापरू शकतो आणि त्या कॉम्प्युटरच्या ऍप्लिकेशनला आपण एक इमेज, जिथं आता मे बी त्या काचेच्या स्लाइडवर रक्त घेतात, मग त्याची इमेज काढली जाते, मोबाईल थ्रू त्याची इमेज जनरेट केली जाते आणि ती इमेज सॉफ्ट कॉपी, त्या इमेजची सॉफ्ट कॉपी त्या सॉफ्टवेअरला दिली जाते. अँड दॅट सॉफ्टवेअर इज एबल टू डिटेक्ट how many cells are there in that blood. So what is the size of that cell, red blood cells, white blood cells, etc, etc. So that is possible only with the help of some of the softwares which are designed, which are developed with the help of computer graphics, right? So what the clear idea? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
ते
yes,
लक्षात,
ma'am.
मी काय सांगायचा प्रयत्न करते हे लक्षात येते तुम्हाला?
Yes, ma'am.
रक्त आपण आपल्या डोळ्यानं रक्त बघू शकतो पण त्या रक्तामधले सेल बघू शकत नाही. आणि जर सेल बघायचे असेल तर मला काय करायला लागेल, मला एखादं सॉफ्टवेअर वापरायला लागेल आणि त्या सॉफ्टवेअरच्या थ्रू मी त्या रक्तामध्ये किती सेल्स आहेत, सेलची साईज काय आहे हे सगळं मी डिटेक्ट करू शकते. सो दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ इमेज प्रोसेसिंग. This is the part of image processing. So this is nothing but the visualization. Okay, so this visualization application is applicable in case of scientific, engineering, medical data sets, etc, etc. So especially if you are taking the help of engineering, so if you have observed civil engineering, so in case of civil engineering also they are taking the readings. ते एका ठिकाणी उभारून असे लांबचे दूरचे रिडिंग्स घेतात. त्या ठिकाणी ते वेगळा एक मायक्रोस्कोप पण वापरतात आणि त्याचे इमेजेस जनरेट करायचा प्रयत्न करतात. अँड दीज इमेजेस आर डन देअर ऑनवर्ड्स विथ द हेल्प ऑफ कम्प्युटर. दे विल बी गेट एनलार्ज्ड अँड देन दे आर taking the help of such images for generating the designs. So this is nothing but the visualization. Okay, so next, so if you are looking towards the visualization, so here whatever I just now told, so these are nothing but our body cells, white blood cells, red blood cells. So these are the cells available in our bodies. बॉडी बघू शकतो पण बॉडीच्या आतले सेल्स बघू शकत नाही, आणि जर सेल्स बघायचे असतील तर मला कम्प्युटरचा वापर करायला लागतो. So that is nothing but the virtual reality. It is a part of virtual reality. So this is nothing but the scientific visualization. Next, business visualization is used in connection with data sets related to commerce, industry, and other non-scientific areas. So what done by business visualization? Business visualization म्हणजे काय? आता मी एखादा बिझनेस करत असेल, मी एखादा प्रॉडक्ट डेव्हलप करत असेल, फॉर एक्झाम्पल पेन, माझी कंपनी आहे आणि माझ्या कंपनीमध्ये काय डेव्हलप करतोय आम्ही तर पेन डेव्हलप करतोय. मग त्या पेनचा डेटा मला ठेवायचा आहे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल मी माझा बिझनेस मागच्या वर्षापासून सुरुवात केलेली आहे, तर मागच्या वर्षी किती प्रॉफिट झाला, किती पेन मी डेव्हलप केले, किती सेल केले, किती माझ्याकडे शिल्लक आहेत, अवेलेबल आहेत. सो एव्हरीथिंग आय नीड टू कीप द data. I need to maintain the data. So how much profit I gained in the last year? So how much profit I am gaining in the current year? So how much profit I am able to gain in future? So everything I need to think, because I have to continue my business. So based upon the profit, I need to decide whether to continue the business or not. So if I am going only in loss, so I need to stop my business. So for that purpose, I need to maintain the data. I need to maintain the data. So how this data is maintained? So this data is maintained with the help of computer graphics. So I will maintain the data with the help of computer graphics. I will prepare some of the reports year wise. So this is called as a data sets. So business visualization is used in connection with the data sets related to commerce, industry, and other non-scientific area. So everywhere data sets are available. So how these data sets we are preserving? So we are preserving such data sets with the help of computer graphics. So different types of models we are taking help, different types of softwares we are keeping with us, and with the help of these softwares we are preserving the data. Next, techniques used: color coding, contour plots, graphs, charts, surface renderings, and visualizations of volume interiors. So all these pictures we are able to draw only with the help of computer graphics. चार्ट्स कसे ड्रॉ करू शकतो आपण? आपल्याकडे जर कम्प्युटर असेल आणि कम्प्युटरवर एखादा सॉफ्टवेअर असेल ज्याचा वापर करून आपण चार्ट डिझाईन करू शकतो, लाईक कॅड. ग्राफ्स कसे जनरेट करू शकतो? त्याचे वेगवेगळे सॉफ्टवेअर्स आहेत. ग्राफ जनरेट करण्यासाठी त्याचे वेगवेगळे सॉफ्टवेअर्स आहेत. सो लाईक दॅट ऑल दीज सॉफ्टवेअर्स दे आर worked or they are used on the computer. So finally we are coming to the computer graphics. So these are the computer graphics applications with the help of which we are able to create such tools, such diagrams, such pictures, charts, graphs, etc., etc. Next, image processing techniques are combined with computer graphics to produce many of the data visualization. So just now I said that actually this whatever I am telling, so this is totally related to the images. And again, one broad area is there in our computer science and engineering, and name of that area is image processing. So how to process the image? How to process the image? Image process करणं म्हणजे काय? एक्झिस्टिंग एखादी इमेज घ्यायची आणि त्याच्यात मॉडिफिकेशन कसं करता येतं ते बघायचं. दॅट इज नथिंग बट द इमेज प्रोसेसिंग. लाईक जस्ट नाउ आय गिवन द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ फोटोशॉप. फोटोशॉप जर व्हॉट इज फोटोशॉप? इट इज द सॉफ्टवेअर. ते सॉफ्टवेअर वापरून आपण काय करतोय? आपला एक्झिस्टिंग फोटो घेतोय आणि त्या फोटोला आपण ब्राईटनेस प्रोव्हाइड करायचा प्रयत्न करतो, किंवा आपल्या चेहऱ्यावर किंवा त्या फोटोमध्ये चेहऱ्यावर एखादा तीळ वगैरे दिसत असेल तर तो घालवायचा प्रयत्न करतो. सो दॅट इज नथिंग बट द पार्ट ऑफ प्रोसेसिंग, इमेज प्रोसेसिंग. Okay, so this is the kind of image processing. So image processing techniques are combined with computer graphics to produce many of the data visualizations, with the help of which we are able to visualize the data. Okay, so this is nothing but about visualization. So what the clear idea about visualization? So to understand visualization, you can just keep in mind one simple application of our computer, that is nothing but zoom in and zoom out. झूम इन आणि झूम आउट आपण काय करतोय? जे काही पिक्चर आहे आपल्या समोर दाखवलेलं ते कमीत कमी साईज मध्ये दाखवू शकतो, किंवा जर दिसत नसेल तर त्याला आपण एनलार्ज करायचा प्रयत्न करतोय. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट द व्हिज्युअलायझेशन. व्हॉट क्लिअर आयडिया? आता जर मी तुम्हाला पीपीटी दिला, तो पीपीटी तुम्हाला मोबाईलवर बघायचं असेल तर नॉर्मली आपण मोबाईलची स्क्रीन छोटी असते, त्यामुळे काय करतो, त्याला झूम आउट करायचा प्रयत्न करतो आणि जे काही त्या पीपीटी मध्ये दिलेले आहे ते रीड आउट करायचा प्रयत्न करतो. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट द व्हिज्युअलायझेशन. Okay, so this is one of the application of computer graphics. Any doubt? Yes.
No, ma'am.
No.
So every students are getting it. So
Yes. Yes,
let
ma'am.
me whether all of you are listening to me or not. So I will just take the help of screen. Okay, so total 54 students are there. So initially 59 were there, so some of them may be left. I don't know what is the reason behind it. So Omkar Kale. Omkar Kale, are you there? Come on. So these are the big problems which we need to face in this online lectures. Okay, Omkar Kale, you are there. So it's my request to all of you. So this is the new platform for us. So try to unmute your audios also, and in between you can speak, that will be better. Or not if it is not possible, you can send the message also, it's very nice. So Omkar is listening to me. Next, Ratan Kore.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So Ratan, can you tell me which applications just now we discussed in this lecture?
Like एंटरटेनमेंट फिल्म मध्ये सुद्धा इम्पॉर्टंट आहे का, म्हणजे गेम्स मध्ये सुद्धा यूज केलं जातं.
Good. Very nice. After
व्हिज्युअलायझेशन. Yes, ma'am.
good. I'm just trying to ask you how many applications we covered just now in this lecture. So you told entertainment, that is the fourth application. So after fourth application, which was the fifth application? Fifth application, who will tell me?
Education and training.
Education and training.
Education and
Good,
training.
good. Education and training. So that's why try to listen carefully. So in the last lecture also I told you. So computer graphics, this is very, very, very simple subject. You are able to score. So according to my experience up till now, so the score was 94. So one of the student got 94 marks out of 100. It is possible. Beyond that, when it is possible, if you are attending the lectures with 100%, 100%, that is, you should give 100% from your side. So you should be attentive. You should be attentive. Okay. So you need to listen carefully. And if again I will give guarantee. So if you attend my lectures with sincerity, so I will say that you are able to score maximum up to 80, because it's very simple subject, and beyond that it is problematic. Major from the second chapter onwards, we are discussing about the problems, and if the problems are asked in the question paper, so if your answer is right, if you are solved it step by step, you will get out marks. Okay, so it's my request, once again humble request to all of you. So listen carefully. So and in between I may interrupt you people, because I wanted to know how much you are getting from me. Okay, so now the last question I will ask to somebody. So Shraddha Dange, Shraddha Dhage, Shraddha Dhage. Yes. So Shraddha, can you tell me the names of 3 applications which we discussed just now? Unmute your audio.
Zoom in, zoom out visualization.
Huh? Repeat. Shraddha. Shraddha, repeat it.
Entertainment, education, zoom in, zoom out, and visualize.
Entertainment, education, and training. So actually, zoom in, zoom out, I told in visualization. So the major name of the application is visualization. Okay. So Sandeep Bhange, Saidip Bhange.
Yes, ma'am.
So just revise 3 application names.
Computer aided design, computer arts, education, entertainment, and what is the fifth?
Good. So I want all the 6 names, whatever we discussed up till now as a part of application.
Computer aided design, madam.
Good.
Computer arts,
Good.
visualization, education,
Good.
presentation graphics,
Good.
entertainment.
Entertainment. Right. So you told education, it is education and training.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So hope with this you got total 6 applications. So first application is computer aided design, second application is presentation graphics, third application is computer art, fourth application is entertainment, fifth application is education and training, and sixth application is visualization. So can we proceed further?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we'll move to the next application. So next application is image processing. So for a while we discussed a few part of image processing also. So image processing, what is it? Computer is CG. Computer is used to create a picture. So image processing applies techniques to modify or interpret existing pictures such as photographs. So we have discussed the definition of computer graphics. So computer graphics, it is the branch of computer science and engineering in which we are able to create the picture. So after creation, we are able to manipulate the picture. So manipulation of the picture comes under image processing. So that is picture is existing. Picture existing आहे आणि त्याच्यात मला modify करायचे. So how to modify it? For that purpose, we are taking the help of image processing. So what is image processing? It applies techniques to modify or interpret existing pictures such as photographs. म्हणजे काय करतंय इमेज प्रोसेसिंग? त्या इमेजवर प्रोसेस करते. कुठल्या इमेजवर? एक्झिस्टिंग इमेजवर. So the image should be existing, picture should be existing. So next they have given the application, medical applications related to image processing. So that is picture enhancement. So in case of medical application, mostly the doctors, what they are doing, they are trying to enhance the picture. बऱ्याच वेळेला त्यांचे जे काही त्यांनी एक्सरे किंवा सोनोग्राफीचे पिक्चर घेतलेले असतात, so these pictures are not visible, and for that purpose they are trying to enhance it. So picture enhancement is again broad area of image processing. त्या पिक्चर एनहान्समेंट मध्ये काय केलं जातं? एखादा पिक्चर घेतला जातो आणि तो पिक्चर असा त्याचा ब्राईटनेस वाढवला जातो आणि ब्राईटनेस वाढवून तो पिक्चर असे काही सेगमेंट मध्ये डिव्हाइड केला जातो आणि ज्या कुठल्या सेगमेंट मध्ये रिक्वायर्ड डेटा आहे, सो इट इज ट्राइंग टू एनलार्ज दॅट सेगमेंट. So that is nothing but the picture enhancement. So picture enhancement is done in case of medical applications. Next, tomography. So the tomography is nothing but the X-ray. So X-ray is again the part of medical applications. So X-rays are generated with the help of computers. So you are good familiar with X-rays also. So X-rays are also generated with the help of computers. Next, simulations of operations. So might be you observed, ऑपरेशन थिएटर मध्ये ऑपरेशन चालू असते, पण ते ऑपरेशन चालू असताना काही काही ऑपरेशन्स बाहेर जी टीव्ही असते बाहेरच्या हॉलमध्ये, नॉर्मली आय एम टॉकिंग विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू हॉस्पिटल, जर तुम्ही स्पेशली ENT स्पेशालिस्ट कडे गेलात तर ENT स्पेशालिस्ट जो जे काही ऑपरेशन्स करतो, कानाचे, घशाचे, नाकाचे, असे सगळे ऑपरेशन्स पेशंटला दाखवले जातात. येस ऑर नो? कॅन एनीबडी? बघितलंय?
येस मॅम.
जेव्हा ऑपरेशन थिएटर मध्ये ऑपरेशन चालू असते, त्याचा रिअल लाईव्ह शो बाहेर डिस्प्ले केला जातो. So that is nothing but the simulation of operations. And how it is possible? Again, with the help of computer graphics. So right now it is going on live in Operation Theatre, but still we are able to see with the help of simulations. So these are called as the simulations. Next, ultrasonic and nuclear medicine
Ma'am.
scanners. So these are nothing but the sonographic scanners. So whatever
Hello,
scan.
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, simulation म्हणजे practice of operations ना by
It's not
using graphicals.
simulation. The word simulation, just now I told you the example of network I given. मी तुम्हाला आता एक नेटवर्कचं एक्झाम्पल दिलं. 10 मोबाईल आहेत, ते एकमेकांशी कनेक्ट केलेले आहेत आणि एका मोबाईल मधून डेटा दुसऱ्या मोबाईलला पाठवला जातोय. मग तो कसा जातोय हे मला दिसत नाही, आणि ते जर मला बघायचं असेल तर त्याच्यासाठी मला सिम्युलेशन ह्या टूलचा वापर करावा लागतो. सो व्हॉट एव्हर यू आर सेइंग दॅट इज राईट. इज इट राईट?
Yes, sir.
मग सिम्युलेशन्स हे अगोदर तयार केलेले पण असू शकतात किंवा लाईव्ह पण असू शकतात.
Okay.
आलं का लक्षात आता?
हां.
किंवा आता मी जे तुम्हाला ऑपरेशनचं एक्झाम्पल सांगितलं, मग ऑपरेशन अगोदर केलेले ऑपरेशन त्याचा पण व्हिडिओ ते दाखवतात, त्याचं पण सिम्युलेशन दाखवतात किंवा लाईव्ह सिम्युलेशन पण दाखवतात.
Okay.
So this is nothing
म्हणजे
but
मॅम सिम्युलेशन म्हणजे आपण म्हणजे शिकणाऱ्या मुलांसाठी सिम्युलेशन्स असतात ना, मग जे डॉक्टरेट शिकतात त्यांना ऑपरेशन्स वगैरे प्रॅक्टिस करण्यासाठी सिम्युलेशन्स दिले जातात ना.
Right. So both kind of simulations are there. So previous simulations or prepared simulators will be there, or live simulators will be there. So like that. So okay, whatever
Okay.
your understanding is there, that is also right. So you can keep in mind that only. So that will be better for you if you are getting like that. So simulators are used for practitioners. So it is the kind of training. Is it right? It is the kind of training given to them. Right? Can I proceed further? Yes?
हां मॅम.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the next medical application is ultrasonic or nuclear medicine scanners. So this is nothing but the example of our सोनोग्राफी. सो सोनोग्राफी करत असताना तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल तिथं मोठे मोठे स्कॅनर्स असतात आणि त्या स्कॅनर मधून आपला फोटोग्राफ बाहेर काढला जातो. सो दॅट इज नथिंग बट द मेडिकल ऍप्लिकेशन. सो दीज स्कॅनर्स आर ऑल्सो वर्किंग ऑन द कम्प्युटर ग्राफिक्स. सो नेक्स्ट 2 applications of image processing, improving picture quality, and second one machine perception of visual information. So improving picture quality. एखादं पिक्चर डार्क असेल तर ते त्याला एनहान्स कसं करायचं, त्याला ब्राईटनेस कसं द्यायचं. सो दॅट इज नथिंग बट इम्प्रूव्हिंग पिक्चर क्वालिटी. So again, different softwares are there with the help of which we are able to improve the quality of software. And to understand this, I will take the simple example. Mostly आता बऱ्याच ठिकाणी CCTV कॅमेरे लावले जातात. सो दॅट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर सिक्युरिटी पर्पज. मग त्या कॅमेऱ्यामध्ये जे काही इमेजेस सेव्ह होतात, जे काही फुटेज असतात, ते फुटेज बऱ्याच वेळेला व्हिजिबल नसतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, एखाद्या ठिकाणी एखादा चोर येऊन चोरी करून गेलेला आहे आणि त्या टायमिंगचे फुटेज कलेक्ट केलेले आहेत. मग ते फुटेज बघताना नॉर्मली काय केलं जातं, पिक्चर क्वालिटी इम्प्रूव्ह करून ते पिक्चर्स बघायचा प्रयत्न केला जात आहे. सो विथ द हेल्प ऑफ विच वी आर एबल टू डिटेक्ट द थेफ्ट. So that is nothing but improving picture quality. So some of the softwares are there with the help of which we are able to improve the picture quality, and then we are able to find out the fact or fault. This is nothing but improving picture quality. And second one, so these are the applications of image processing. Second one, machine perception of visual information. So whatever information we are trying to visualize, so example they have given the robotics. So robotics, with the help of robotics, we are able to understand how mostly the work is done. For example, my hand is moving. So if I look towards my body, so I am unable to detect how the hand works. Externally, I am able to see how it is working, but internally, how the bones are working, etc. So I don't know. So if I want to see the working of that, so I can take the help of robotics. So robots. So robotics, again, it is the broad area under computer science and engineering. So with the help of which we are able to understand the machine perception. That is, machine is working like a body. So this is the machine perception of visual information. Got it? So these are the two applications of image processing. Next. Okay, so this is about image processing. So again, it's very I have just given the overview of image processing. Again, it is very broad area. So जर इमेज प्रोसेसिंग घेतलात तर तुम्हाला लक्षात येईल की हा एक स्मॉल एरिया आहे कम्प्युटर सायन्स अँड इंजिनिअरिंग मधला, पण त्याचा जर आपण स्टडी करायला गेलो तर तो खूप मोठा एरिया आहे. So it is having different kinds of sub areas, watermarking, etc., etc. So image enhancement, segmentation. So these are the sub parts of image processing. Image capturing, so image pre-processing, image enhancement. So these are the sub areas under image processing. Image processing हा एक vast area आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही जर प्री प्रोसेसिंग ऑफ इमेज घेतला तर त्या इमेज मधला नॉइज रिमूव्ह करायचा पार्ट, दॅट इज द प्री प्रोसेसिंग. इट मीन्स हाऊ टू इम्प्रूव्ह द पिक्चर क्वालिटी. एखादी इमेज घेतली तर ती इमेज मधली त्या इमेजची पिक्चर क्वालिटी इम्प्रूव्ह करणं. So how to improve it? So for that purpose, again, big study is required. So like that, this is the very broad area of computer science and engineering, where we are doing processing on the existing image. And that's why I will repeat once again. So what is computer graphics? Computer graphics is the branch of computer science and engineering in which we are able to modify the image. So we are able to modify the image. So how to modify that image? It comes totally under image processing. So got it? आलं लक्षात?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
डेफिनेशन खूप मोठी आहे. डेफिनेशन मध्ये कुठले 4 ऑपरेशन आपण कन्सिडर केलेत? इमेज कशी तयार करायची, हाऊ टू क्रिएट द इमेज, हाऊ टू मॅनिपुलेट द इमेज, हाऊ टू स्टोर द इमेज, and how to display the image. So these are the 4 broad areas, and out of these 4 broad areas we are considering only one area, that is manipulation. So how to manipulate the image? So that manipulation comes under image processing. So like that, display, it is again having its own area, so it is totally different. How to create, again it is totally different. How to store, again it is totally different. And all these 4 are combined together as a computer graphics. So further you can say that image processing is the part of computer graphics, and computer graphics is the part of computer science and engineering. Right? Hello Lakshat? Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Image processing, it is the part of computer graphics. Computer graphics, it is the part of computer science and engineering. So just imagine what is image processing, what kind of weightage it carries. Okay. So now I will proceed to the next application. That is the last application, 8th one, graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. So I want to ask one question to you people. So have you created your Gmail accounts?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Accounts are
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so while you were creating the account, so it is showing one page, so where it is asking you to insert your name, your username, your password, your other information. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever we are trying to create any account on any website, so it displays one window, and in that window asks to enter our name, maybe first name, middle name, last name. It allows us to enter the password. It allows us to enter our age. It allows us to enter our that male, female, etc. So like that, it allows us to enter the address, etc., etc. That is, at one side the label is given, and at other side one text box is get displayed. Is it right? इथे लक्षात, आय एम युझिंग द वर्ड टेक्स्ट बॉक्स. टेक्स्ट बॉक्स, एक बॉक्स डिस्प्ले केला जातो आपल्या समोर, आणि त्याच्यामध्ये कर्सर ब्लिंक होत असतो, आणि व्हॉट दॅट कर्सर इज सेइंग टू अस, एंटर सम information related to that label. For example, so you are good familiar, have you accessed the internet in our college?
Yes, ma'am.
Internet access.
Yes, ma'am.
मग इंटरनेटची कनेक्टिव्हिटी
Yes, ma'am.
करताना आपण काय करतो, क्लायंट विंडो डिस्प्ले होते आपल्या समोर, बरोबर आहे? सो फर्स्ट पेज, When
Yes.
we are trying to open any website, so before that it says to log in. Is it right? So Cyberon account.
Yes.
So we have to
Yes.
enter our username and we have to enter our password. Is it right? So whatever window is displayed in front of us, so that window is called as a graphical user interface. Whatever window is displayed, so it is called as a login window. It is called as a login window. So we have to enter login name and password. We have to enter login name and password. So designing of such windows is done with the help of computer graphics. So such windows are called as a graphical user interface. So these are the user interfaces. So normally, so what we are doing nowadays, if we went to any website, so that we feel that that website is indirectly speaking with us. Is it right? Whenever we are trying to access any website, कुठली पण वेबसाईट आपण जर ऍक्सेस करायला गेलो, कुठलेही सॉफ्टवेअर जर आपण यूज करायला गेलं, तर नॉर्मली ते सॉफ्टवेअर जे तयार केलेले असतात किंवा ज्या त्या वेबसाईट्स असतात, त्या वेबसाईटवर जे काही होम पेज डिस्प्ले केलेलं असते, त्या होम पेज वरून आपल्या लक्षात येते की आपल्याला पुढे काय करायचंय. ह्या मेनूवर क्लिक केलं तर काय दिसणार आहे, त्या मेनूवर त्या लिंकवर क्लिक केलं तर आपल्याला काय दिसणार आहे. So like that we are able to understand by our own, and that's why it is called as a user interface. So this is the interface provided to the user, and further it is graphical. So it is looking like a picture. It is looking like a picture. It is self-explanatory. It is self-explanatory. Like just now before starting of this lecture. So nowadays we are using the WhatsApp. So this is one of the application. So this application is having its own graphical user interface. Its own graphical user interface. So once I click on the WhatsApp, so that software which I have installed in my mobile, so immediately one screen comes in front of me, and that screen shows me, so whichever WhatsApp contacts are there with me. So again, these contacts are shown in the form of pictures. Is it right? Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it is in the form of pictures. It is showing some of the icons. It is showing my photo, and in front of that photo my name or my friend's name will be there. So like that. So it is self-explanatory. So once I see that window, so I will click, or I am easily able to understand how to send the message. So I'm learning by my own. Why it is possible? Because it is providing me graphical user interface. Or you can take another example. So once we start our computer, so computer will be get boot. So it is called as a process of booting. मशीन एकदा आपण चालू केली तर की बूटिंग सुरू होते, आणि बूटिंग सुरू झाल्यानंतर बूटिंग संपल्यानंतर एक डेस्कटॉप विंडो आपल्या समोर दिसते, आणि ते डेस्कटॉप विंडो डिस्प्ले झाल्या आपण काय करतो, मग त्याच्यामध्ये माय कम्प्युटर मध्ये जातो. माय कम्प्युटर मध्ये गेल्यानंतर आपल्याला काय दिसतं, ई ड्राईव्ह दिसतं, सी ड्राईव्ह दिसतं, डी ड्राईव्ह दिसतं, ई ड्राईव्ह दिसतं. मग त्याच्यानंतर आपण काय करतो, एखाद्या ड्राईव्ह वर क्लिक करतो. त्या ड्राईव्ह वर क्लिक केल्यानंतर त्या ड्राईव्ह मधले आपल्याला फोल्डर दिसतात. सो व्हॉट इज दिस? So all these are nothing but the graphical user interface. All these are nothing but the graphical user interface. So these are the interfaces provided to the user so that user can easily handle the software. And such graphical user interfaces are created with the help of computer graphics. Okay. So over here under this slide, if you are looking, so major components, window manager, multiple window areas. You can take the help of your own C editor. You are good familiar with C editor. जेव्हा तुम्ही tc.exe वर क्लिक करता, तुमची सी चा एडिटर डिस्प्ले होतो. त्या सी च्या एडिटर मध्ये काय काय असतंय, फाईल मेनू असतो, त्यानंतर व्ह्यू मेनू असतो, एडिट मेनू असतो. इज इट राईट? सो ऑल दीज आर नथिंग बट these are the components of graphical user interface. So to make a particular window active, click in that window using an interactive pointing device. So interactive pointing device is nothing but the mouse. So what we are doing, so if we are going to the file option, so under file option we are able to see new option, open option, copy and paste option, etc, etc, save option, save as option, etc, etc. And if you are looking towards these options also, so if you have observed, जर तुम्ही नॉर्मली यू आर गुड फॅमिलियर विथ कट अँड पेस्ट ऑप्शन, इज इट राईट? जर तुम्ही कट ऑप्शन मध्ये बघायला गेलात तर त्या कट वर जर तुम्ही माऊस नेलात तर तुम्हाला लगेच कात्री दिसायला लागते. सो व्हॉट इट इंडिकेट्स? सो इट इंडिकेट्स दॅट इट कट्स दॅट पार्ट. सो विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दिस ऑप्शन वी आर एबल टू कट सम पार्ट and we are able to paste somewhere. So this is nothing but the graphical user interface. So we are using some of the pictures to understand the data. Is it right? Are you getting my point? Each operation is having its own icon. So hello students, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Are you getting my point? This is called as a graphical user interface. So mostly pictures are used in the interface with the help of which we are able to interact with the screen. So next, interfaces displays, menus and icons are displayed. So this is the part of graphical user interface. Icons, button by icons, graphical symbol designed to look like the processing option it represents. So just now I told you about cut option. जर cut option वर तुम्ही कर्सर नेलात तर तुम्हाला तिथं कात्री दिसते. So that katri, so this is the symbol, this is the picture which is showing me the operation of cut. Is it right? So like that, each and every sub option is having its own symbol. So just try to observe. So after this lecture, if you are sitting in front of your computer, you can just try to observe. So different icons we are using everywhere, and almost all the icons are common with respect to almost all the editors. Next, advantages of icon: less screen space, easily understood. आयकॉन का वापरायचे? आयकॉन बघितल्या आपल्या लक्षात येते की हे ऍप्लिकेशन कशासाठी आहे. तर तुम्ही जर माय कॉम्प्युटरवर बघितलात, म्हणजे जेव्हा तुमचा डेस्कटॉप येतो कॉम्प्युटरवर, डेस्कटॉप आल्यानंतर तुम्हाला डेस्कटॉपवर जर माय कॉम्प्युटर जर दिसत असेल तर तिथं असं कॉम्प्युटरचे चित्र असते. सो व्हॉट इट इंडिकेट्स? दिस इज द टोटल स्पेस अवेलेबल इन द कम्प्युटर. किंवा जर तुम्ही ब्राउझर घेतलात तर त्या ब्राउझरची नावं डिस्प्ले केले जातात. ई और जीमेल, सॉरी, क्रोम इज डिफरंट. इज इट राईट? क्रोम, हॅव यू सीन ब्राउझर्स? येस ऑर नो?
Yes, ma'am.
क्रोमचं सिम्बॉल वेगळं आहे, फायरफॉक्सचं सिम्बॉल वेगळं आहे, इंटरनेट एक्सप्लोररचं सिम्बॉल वेगळं आहे. सो दीज आर नथिंग बट द आयकॉन्स. So these are nothing but the icons. So with the help of icon, we are able to easily understand. So what is it? So these are nothing but the graphical user interfaces. So these are very simple interfaces with the help of which we can directly interact with the screen. So next, menus contain list of textual descriptions and icons. So normally whatever websites you are using, whatever softwares you are using, almost all softwares, all websites, they are having their own menus, own sub-menus, and under that own textual labels will be there, and each label is having its own icon like that on this. So this is nothing but the graphical user interface. So if you are looking towards the second slide, so you are able to understand. So this is called as a graphical user interface. And याशी screen normally आपण कुठे बघतोय? कॉम्प्युटरवर बघतोय. इज इट राईट? पुश बटन, gradient button, rounded button, etc. So these are the buttons. So this is nothing but the text box. So all these are nothing but the different controls. Actually याला control म्हणतात. Text box असतो, list box असतो. So these are nothing but the space bars are there, etc. etc. So all these are the controls used to prepare the graphical user interface. So if I push on this particular button, so this window will be get generated. So in this window, what will be there? So that will be some symbols will be there, some buttons will be there. So have you observed while you are filling any online form, so you need to go through all these controls? Is it right? Have you filled any online form? Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ऑनलाईन फॉर्म आपण जेव्हा भरत जातो त्यावेळेस आपल्याला हे सगळे कंट्रोल दिसतात. काही ठिकाणी लिस्ट प्रोव्हाइड केली जाते आणि त्या लिस्ट मधून आपल्याला एखादा पॉइंट किंवा एखादा टॉपिक सिलेक्ट करायचा असतो. कधी कधी रेडिओ बटन डिस्प्ले केलेले असतात. फॉल्स आहे का ट्रू आहे, मग आपल्याला एक रेडिओ बटन क्लिक करायला लागतो. काही ठिकाणी बटन असतात, काही ठिकाणी लेबल्स असतात, काही ठिकाणी टेक्स्ट बॉक्स असतात, काही ठिकाणी मेसेज बॉक्स असतात. जर तुम्ही नॉर्मली डेट ऑफ बर्थ जर आपल्याला भरायची असेल त्या ऑनलाईन फॉर्म मध्ये तर तिथं कॅलेंडर प्रोव्हाइड केलेलं असतं. So all these are the controls used to create the graphical user interfaces. Got it? Okay. So any doubt? Graphical user interface. Okay, students.
Yes, ma'am.
So with this, we have completed the second point in the chapter, that is applications of computer graphics. With this, we have completed second point in the syllabus of the first chapter, that is applications of computer graphics. Now, again, I will come to you. So I will ask the question. So now we have discussed total 8 applications. So who will tell me all these 8 applications? Umesh Madne. Yes, Umesh?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you enlist all 8 applications?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on. One by
First,
one. One by one.
first is CAD.
Good.
Second, presentation graphics.
Good.
Third, computer art.
Computer art. Next.
Fourth, entertainment.
Good.
5, education and training.
Good.
6, visualization.
Good. Very nice.
7, image processing.
Good.
And 8, graphics user interfaces.
Graphical user interface. Good. Very nice. So one more who will repeat so that we can proceed further. So Prerana Limbole. Prerana.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Repeat all the applications.
Okay. First, computer-aided design.
Good.
Second, presentation graphics.
Hmm.
Third, computer art. Fourth, entertainment. Fifth, education and training. Sixth, visualization. Seventh, image processing. And eighth, graphical user interface.
Good. Very nice. Good. Okay. So hope with this you got all the applications of computer graphics. So if you have observed the assignment, so if you have gone through the assignment, so you may be able to understand. So in assignment, I have given one of the question, and this is the frequently asked question. What is computer graphics? Describe the applications of computer graphics in detail, and this question is asked mostly for 10 marks. So this is the frequently asked question. So I'm repeating, this is the frequently asked question. So almost all question papers, they are having this question from the first chapter. So what are the applications of computer graphics? So the marks are 10. So the 10 marks are divided into 2 plus 8. So 2 marks will be given to the definition and 8 marks will be given to the application. So just now we have discussed about 8 applications. So each application, each one carries 1 mark. Okay. So with this, I hope now if anybody asks you the question, so it is possible for you to answer it right now also. Is it right? And with this, if I say you have to write the answer to this question, so hope now you are able to write the answer. No need to prepare separately. Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it right? मी आता इतकं जवळजवळ 3 तास, मागच्या ह्याच्यामध्ये 1 तास आणि ह्या लेक्चर मध्ये जवळजवळ 1.5 तास, almost 2.5 hours I am speaking only on definition and application. So that's why it is possible now, if you have listened carefully, to write the answer to this question. Okay. So now can we proceed further?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on. So now we'll go to the second point, third point from the syllabus. So first point is introduction to computer graphics. That is nothing but the definition. Second point is applications of computer graphics. And now the third point from the syllabus is video display devices. Okay. So we'll start the next point. Again, it is the big point. So we are unable to cover within this half an hour. So it may take 2 or 3 hours like that. So video display devices. Under video display devices, we are discussing about cathode ray tube monitor. It is also called as a CRT monitor. After that, we are discussing about two principles of this CRT. One is raster scan display and second one is the random scan display. And at last, we are discussing about color CRT monitors. So first of all, again, we'll go one by one. So before that, so as we have started the point, video display devices. So here we are talking specifically with respect to the display devices. So the devices which are responsible for display. So can you tell me the names of the devices where we are able to display?
TV,
Good. TV. Any other device?
monitors,
Monitors. Good.
mobiles,
Mobiles. Very nice. So these are the day-to-day life examples where we are taking the help of display. So wherever we are able to display, so such devices are called as a display devices. So again, printer also comes under display device. Screen also comes under display device. So n number of display devices are there, but here we are totally concentrating only on one device, that is nothing but the monitor. So it is related to our computer. So that's why here we are discussing about cathode ray tube, that is CRT monitor. So this is totally related to the computer. This is totally related to the desktop computer. So whatever computers are there in our labs, so related to that computer, so monitor is treated as a display device. And this display device is further called it as a video display device. So this device is responsible to display the videos. So again, you are good familiar with videos. So what is video? This is one type of media. So might be heard about multimedia. Have you heard?
Yes.
Yes.
So what is the multimedia? So different types of mediums are there to display the data. So under multimedia, text comes. Under multimedia, image comes. Under multimedia, audio comes. Under multimedia, video comes. So all these are the multiple medias. So these are used to display the information. So here we are talking about one of the medium, that is nothing but the video. And what is video? So video is nothing but audio plus image. Is it right? Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
What is video?
Yes.
व्हिडिओ म्हणजे काय? व्हिडिओ जर मला डिफाईन करायचा असेल, मला जर एखादा व्हिडिओ बनवायचा असेल, तर माझ्याकडे काय असायला पाहिजे? माझ्याकडे ऑडिओ असायला पाहिजे आणि माझ्याकडे इमेजेस असायला पाहिजे. सो आय विल कंबाईन, आय विल मर्ज ऑल द इमेजेस and audio together, and which will be get converted into video. So this is nothing but the video. And here we are talking about video display device. So the display device which is responsible to display the videos. And here we are totally talking about the monitor. So now we'll proceed further one by one. So these are the four sub points which we are discussing under this point: cathode ray tube monitor, raster scan displays, random scan displays, and color CRT monitor. So first of all, we'll discuss about cathode ray tube. Okay, so the cathode ray tube monitors. So if you are looking to this slide, so this is the primary output device. So this is called as output device. So different types of devices are there with computer. So mostly we are dividing it into three types of devices: input devices, output devices, and storage devices. Is it right? आपण जे कम्प्युटरला डिव्हाइसेस कनेक्ट करतो, हे सगळे डिव्हाइसेस 3 डिव्हाइसेस मध्ये डिवाइड केलेले आहेत. पहिला टाइप काय? इनपुट डिव्हाइसेस, दूसरा आउटपुट डिव्हाइसेस, and third storage devices. And right now we are talking about output devices. So primary output device. So this is monitor is treated as a primary output device. This is the necessary device. So without monitor we can't work with the computer. Is it right? So further, primary output device, it is nothing but the video monitors. So standard design of video monitor is shown below. So if you are looking to this particular picture, so just a minute, excuse me. Hello. हाँ बोला. माझं लेक्चर चालू आहे ऑनलाईन जरा. कशाचे? हाँ हाँ हाँ. बरं मी एक अर्ध्या तासानंतर कॉल करू तुम्हाला. हां हां, लेक्चर चालू आहे. Okay. So we are talking about video monitors, primary output device. So if you are looking towards this monitor, so have you seen such monitors? Can anybody? Hello? Ashi
Yes,
monitor?
yes, ma'am.
So these were the somewhat nowadays these are treated as outdated monitors. Is it right? So nowadays we are not using such monitors. We are using flat screen monitors. So might be you have observed such monitors in case of television also. अजून पण बऱ्याच जणांच्या घरात अशा मोठ्या साईजच्या टीव्हीज आहेत. आता रिसेंटली LCD टीव्हीज वगैरे आलेले आहेत, LED टीव्हीज वगैरे आलेले आहेत, जिथं आपल्याला स्क्रीन फ्लॅट दिसते. पण त्याच्या अगोदर असे मोठ्या साईजचे मॉनिटर्स असायला होते. सो nowadays also they are available in our college also. Some of the monitors are available in some of the labs which are looking like this. So this is called as a video monitor. So this is the structure of video monitor. So we are discussing about this monitor right now. So this is called as a CRT monitor, cathode ray tube monitor. Okay, so it is having its own tube. It is having its own tube. अशी ट्यूब टीव्हीला पण असते, त्याला आपण पिक्चर ट्यूब म्हणतो. सो दिस इज द कॅथोड रे ट्यूब. सो दिस इज द ट्यूब विच इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर डिस्प्ले. So this is called as a cathode ray tube. So why it is called as a cathode ray? Because cathode rays are flowing towards this screen. So from where these cathode rays are coming? These are coming from the back side of the monitor. So now I will just take the help of a monitor and CPU and power cable. So if you have observed, तुम्ही जर ऑब्झर्व केलं असेल कनेक्शन, तर मॉनिटरला सीपीयू कडून एक केबल आलेली असते आणि पॉवरची एक केबल असते. इज इट राईट? आर यू एग्री विथ मी?
Yes, ma'am.
तुम्ही जर कॉम्प्युटरचं कनेक्शन बघितलं असेल तर तुमच्या लक्षात येईल मॉनिटरला सीपीयू कडून एक केबल आलेली असते. सीपीयू म्हणजे तो आपला बॉक्स, जो आपण डब्बा म्हणतो, आपण त्याला साईडला ठेवलेलं असतं, मॉनिटरच्या साईडला ठेवलेलं असतं. त्या सीपीयू मधून एक केबल मॉनिटरला आलेली असते. सो फ्रॉम दॅट केबल डेटा इज ट्रान्सफॉर्म्ड फ्रॉम सीपीयू टू द मॉनिटर. विल टेक सिंपल एक्झाम्पल. आपण काय करतो? सो यू आर गुड फॅमिलियर विथ सी प्रोग्राम. So we'll take simple C program. So assume that you have done the program which will adds two numbers and stores the result to the third variable. तुम्ही तुमच्या प्रोग्राम मध्ये 3 व्हेरिएबल घेतलेले आहेत, इंटिजर A, B, C, आणि A आणि B हे 2 व्हॅल्यूज तुम्ही युजर कडून घेतलेले आहात आणि त्या दोघांची ऍडिशन झाल्यानंतर त्याचा रिझल्ट कुठे स्टोअर केलेला आहे? तुम्ही C मध्ये स्टोअर केलेला आहे. Okay, so this is the program. So what normally we are doing? So we are writing the program, we are compiling the program, and after compilation we are running that program. And after running that program, so we are giving input to the program. For example, I have given 5 and 4. So these are the two values of A and B. So what is the result expected to come? It should be 9. Is it right? So I have given input 4 and 5. So that input will be taken by the computer. That input will be given to my program. And what program, how the program will be get executed? So program will be executed with the help of CPU, Central Processing Unit. And after generating the output, so output will be generated in the CPU with the help of memory inside the main memory, and that output will be transformed from memory to the device, that is to the output device. So see, I don't know whether you are getting or not. आपण नॉर्मली काय करतोय? इनपुट देतोय, इनपुट प्रोसेस केलं जातं. कसं प्रोसेस केलं जातंय? प्रोग्रामच्या थ्रू. व्हॉट इज प्रोग्राम? इट इज सेट ऑफ इन्स्ट्रक्शन. सो हाऊ द प्रोग्राम इज एक्झिक्युटेड? प्रोग्राम इज एक्झिक्युटेड विथ द हेल्प ऑफ सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग युनिट, CPU, and after execution of the program, output is get generated, and where that output is get displayed, again this output is get displayed on the monitor. So monitor is the output device. Monitor is the output device. So who is responsible to process the data? CPU. So CPU processes the data. Where is the data? Data is in the memory. आपण प्रोग्राम सेव्ह कुठं करतोय? हार्ड डिस्क वर सेव्ह करतोय. इज इट राईट? आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? येस ऑर नो?
Yes, ma'am.
तुम्ही प्रोग्राम सेव्ह करताय आणि सेव्ह केल्यानंतर तो रन करताय. रन करताना तो प्रोग्राम काय होतो? That program is taken from secondary memory to main memory. So two memories are there. So called as a secondary memory and main memory. In another word, it is also called as a RAM. So RAM is the main memory and hard disk is the secondary memory. So program part is taken from secondary memory to the main memory, and from the in the memory program will be get executed, and output is get generated. And after generating the output, so that output is given to the output device. मग तो आउटपुट डिव्हाइसला कसं दिला जातो, तर त्या केबल थ्रू तो डेटा आला जातो. So that data is transferred from CPU to the monitor through the cable. Now listen carefully, it's too much important. So what I'm saying, so the one cable is coming from CPU to the monitor. So that cable is carrying the data which we are producing as an output, because we want to see the output on the monitor. So we are not looking the output on the CPU. So we are unable to see the output on the CPU. That's why we want to see the output on the output device. So how the data is transferred? The data is transferred from CPU to the monitor. So inside the CPU, that RAM is there. So जर तुम्ही CPU खोलून बघितला तर तुमच्या लक्षात येईल त्याच्यावर मदरबोर्ड असतो, त्या मदरबोर्डवर रॅम असते, त्या मदरबोर्डवर प्रोसेसर असतो, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. So that is there for you people in case of DCOM. That may be there, that may be taught to you people in DCOM. So just I want to say that, so here we are talking about cathode ray. So cathode ray, it is the electronic ray, it is the electricity, so that comes, that is traveling from the CPU to the monitor. That is traveling from CPU to the monitor. And mostly the data is in the form of 1 and 0. Is it right? So it might be you have heard, computer understands only binary language. Computer understands only binary language. What by binary? Only 1 and 0. Only 1 and 0. So the data is in the form of 1 and 0. So 0 is carried as 0 volt and 1 is carried as 5 volts. I will repeat. त्या केबल मधून इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास होते, कुठून ते कुठं, सीपीयू कडून मॉनिटर कडे. मग तो ती जी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आहे ती किती असते, एक तर 0 व्होल्ट असते किंवा 5 व्होल्ट असते. 0 व्होल्ट म्हणजे काय, 0, आणि 5 व्होल्ट म्हणजे काय, 1. So this is the voltage. So this is the ray. So this is called as the cathode ray. So it is the cathode ray tube. So that cathode ray is running from the CPU to the monitor, and from the back side of the monitor it is traveling towards the front side of the monitor. अरे कुठून कुठपर्यंत पास होतोय, मॉनिटरच्या बॅक साइड पासून. त्या केबल मधून तर येतोयच डेटा, पण एकदा तो मॉनिटर कडे आला, मॉनिटर पर्यंत रीच झाला, तर तिथून त्या मॉनिटरच्या बॅक साइड पासून ते फ्रंट साइड कडे ट्रॅव्हल करतोय. का तर तो फ्रंट साइडला डिस्प्ले करायचा आहे. That is get displayed on the screen. So that data is in the form of 1 and 0. So hope you got the clear idea. So this is in the form of cathode ray tube. So this is the inside structure of CRT. So this CRT, this is the CRT tube, cathode ray tube. So this is having the structure like this. So from this end electricity is coming and it is going to strike on this screen. Is it right? So data is going to be sent and some kind of spots will be get generated on this screen. So this is nothing but the work of cathode ray tube. So now if you are looking, so this is the basic structure of cathode ray tube. So are you listening to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Here in the first point we are discussing about CRT, cathode ray tube. So which was present in earlier monitors. In nowadays monitors it is not present. So nowadays we are using LCD monitors, LED monitors, etc. So whatever we are discussing right now, it is totally related to the cathode ray tube monitors. Okay, so they are having their own shape. So that shape is displayed in front of you. अशी पुढे स्क्रीन आहे आणि त्याच्या मागचा भाग निमुळता होत गेलेला आहे. So this is the structure of cathode ray tube. And if you are looking towards the structure of cathode ray tube, so at back hand side of the monitor, that is at left hand side, so left hand side electron emitter is there. So electrons are get emitted. So what by electron? So electron will be either 0 volt or 5 volt. It will be either 0 or 1. So only two types of data are there, 0 or 1. It is the binary data. So that's why electron emitter emits either 0 voltage or 5 voltage, and that voltage is carried out towards the it is carried out from this end to this end. So from first end to last end. So last end is nothing but the screen of the monitor. So this is the technology, this is the display technology. So if you are looking to towards this diagram, so over here different technologies are used. So first one is focusing system. So focusing system, so you are good familiar with focus. फोकस म्हणजे काय, मला तेवढ्याच एरिया मधून ते इलेक्ट्रॉन्स पास करायचे. सो ओव्हर हियर दिस इज द फोकसिंग सिस्टीम. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? येते लक्षात?
Yes, ma'am.
सो नॉर्मली यू आर गुड फॅमिलियर विथ फोकस. जर तुम्ही बघितलात लाईटचा फोकस माझ्यावर सोडला असेल तर तो असा राऊंड शेप मध्ये माझ्या भोवती असतो, जसं की आपण पिक्चर मध्ये किंवा बीट्सच्या वेळेस वगैरे बघतो. असा फोकस त्या एखाद्या माणसावर सोडला जातो. फोकस म्हणजे काय, फक्त तेवढ्याच एरियावर लाईट सोडली जाते. सो दॅट इज फोकसिंग सिस्टीम. सो ओव्हर हियर फोकसिंग सिस्टीम इज युज्ड टू फोकस ऑन द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. म्हणजे ती फोकसिंग सिस्टीम काय करते, जे काही इलेक्ट्रॉन इमिटर मधून येतात ते तेवढ्याच एरियामधून पुढे पास करते. सो इट इज नॉट स्प्रेड आउटसाइड दॅट एरिया. It is not spread outside that area. So right now also you are looking towards your mobile screen. So you are looking only towards that screen. You are not looking at outside screen. तुमच्या आजूबाजूला बरंच काही दिसतंय तुम्हाला, पण तुम्ही त्याच्याकडे बघत नाहीये का, तर तुमच्या डोळ्यांचा फोकस पूर्ण तुमच्या मोबाईल स्क्रीनवर आहे. सो दॅट इज नथिंग बट द फोकसिंग. Okay, so focusing system is used in case of CRT to focus the electron emitters. So all the electron emitters, all the rays are passing through that focusing system. Further, accelerating system is there and deflection system is there. So it is accelerated. So accelerating is nothing but deciding the velocity of that electron. So whether it is too fast or whether it is too slow. So if it is very fast, so whatever color will be generated on the screen, so that will be the dark. So I will give simple example. असं अज्यूम करा की एक प्लास्टिक पेपर तुम्ही असा हातात धरलेला आहे, मे बी रेड कलरचा पेपर आहे, आणि त्या रेड कलरच्या पेपरला मागून तुम्ही पेननं टोचवताय मागच्या साईडनं. जर पेननं टोचवलं तर तुम्ही पुढच्या साईडला त्या पेनचा पॉइंट बघू शकताय, जो तुम्हाला टोटल रेड दिसेल. का तर पेन जरी ब्लू असला, त्याचं टिप जरी सोनेरी कलरचा असेल तरी पण तो सोनेरी कलरचा नाही दिसत, दुसऱ्या बाजूनं तो रेड कलरचा दिसतो, बिकॉज इट इज पॉइंटिंग टुवर्ड्स दॅट रेड स्पॉट. सो लाईक दॅट इट इज generating the spot over here based upon the acceleration. So acceleration is nothing but the velocity. So depending upon the velocity, if the velocity is very high, so that color will be get emitted. So different colors phosphors are coated on the screen. So phosphor coated screen. So this screen is phosphor coated. So what is the speciality of phosphor coated? So whatever phosphor, whatever colors phosphor is coated, so that color is get emitted, highlighted on the screen. So to understand this, you can take the help of black and white TVs and color TVs. So have you seen the black and white TVs? Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
हा, ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट टीव्ही मध्ये जर बघितला तर फक्त दोन कलर असतात, एक ब्लॅक आणि व्हाईट. आणि जर तुम्ही कलर टीव्ही बघितला असेल, आता नॉर्मली तुम्ही सगळे लोक आताच्या रिसेंट जनरेशन मधले आहात, त्यामुळे तुम्हाला कलर टीव्ही माहिती आहे. पण अगोदरच्या जेव्हा आम्ही लहान होतो त्यावेळेस ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट टीव्ही होते, त्यावेळेस आम्हाला पिक्चर फक्त ब्लॅक आणि व्हाईट मध्येच दिसत होतं, कलर मध्ये दिसत नव्हतं. आताच्या जे टीव्हीज आहेत त्या कलर्ड टीव्हीज आहेत. म्हणजे हे जे फॉस्फर कोट केलेलं आहे स्क्रीनला, तर ते वेगवेगळ्या कलरचं फॉस्फर असतंय. मग त्या ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट टीव्ही मध्ये फक्त दोन कलरचे फॉस्फर कोट केलेले होते, कोटिंग असायचं, त्या ब्लॅक आणि व्हाईट. आणि जर ब्लॅक कलर डिस्प्ले करायचा असेल तर ब्लॅक कलरचा इलेक्ट्रॉन बीम ट्रॅव्हल व्हायचा बॅक एंड पासून फ्रंट एंड कडे. आणि जर व्हाईट कलर डिस्प्ले करायचा असेल तर व्हाईट कलरचा इलेक्ट्रॉन बॅक एंड कडून फ्रंट एंडला यायचा. अँड अकॉर्डिंगली द स्पॉट इज गेट जनरेटेड. But nowadays it is color TV, so different colors. So specifically 3 major colors are there: RGB, red, green, blue. And with the help of combination of these 3 colors, we are able to generate n number of colors. So almost 16 million colors we are able to generate with the help of these 3 colors. So nowadays we are using only 3 colors green. Again, different color models are there. So right now I'm taking the help of RGB. So red, green, blue. So with the help of this, we are able to generate n number of colors, and these colors are represented with the help of bits. These colors are represented with the help of bits. For example, if I want to use only black and white color, so I will use 0 for black and 1 for white. Listen carefully, I am talking in terms of binary language because computer understands only binary. जर मी दोन कलर घेतले असतील तर त्या दोन कलर मध्ये एक टोटली डार्क असतो आणि एक टोटली व्हाईट असतो. जर दोन कलर ब्लॅक आणि व्हाईट घेतले तर, ठीक आहे. आणि त्या ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट मध्ये पण बरेचसे शेड तयार होतात. आर यू एग्री विथ मी? येते लक्षात?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
हा, जर मी ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट घेतलं, त्या ब्लॅक टोटली ब्लॅक आणि टोटली व्हाईट वेगळा, आणि जर मी ब्लॅक 50% आणि व्हाईट 50% एकत्र केलं तर तिसरा कलर जनरेट होतो. त्याला मोस्टली मी ऑफ व्हाईट कलर म्हणेन. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? सो लाईक दॅट, विथ द हेल्प ऑफ 2 बेसिक कलर्स आय एम एबल टू जनरेट अगेन n नंबर ऑफ कलर्स. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, असं अजून करा की तुमच्याकडे, आपण रांगोळीचं एक्झाम्पल घेऊया. व्हाईट कलरची एक टोटल व्हाईट कलरची रांगोळी आहे आणि टोटल ब्लॅक कलरची रांगोळी आहे. त्या दोन्ही मधलं जे काही तुम्ही प्रमाण घेताय, जर दोन्ही मधलं 50% तुम्ही मिक्स केलं तर तुम्हाला तिसरा कलर दिसतो, ज्या तिसऱ्या कलर मध्ये 50% ब्लॅक आणि 50% व्हाईट असेल. जर मी सपोज 20% व्हाईट आणि 80% ब्लॅक घेतलं तर त्यात मला चौथा कलर तयार होईल. जर मी 20% ब्लॅक आणि 80% व्हाईट यूज केलं तर मला 5वा कलर तयार करेन मी. सो लाईक दॅट आय एम एबल टू prepare, design n number of shades with the help of 2 colors. And how to represent the color? Color कसा represent करतोय आपण? So especially with the help of bits. So for example, I may use 0 for black and 1 for white. So further, how many bits I need to use to represent the color? So I may use 1 bit. मी एक कलर दाखवण्यासाठी 1 बिट पण वापरू शकते, or I may use more than 1 bits to show the same color. For example, so if I am having 2 colors, 0, 1. So I may represent it 0, 0 and 1, 1. Listen carefully to understand. So this is the concept of binary values. So if I represented 0, 0, the 2 0, 2 bits. So 0, 0 black, 1, 1 white. So if I use these 2 colors, so I am able to generate total 4 shades. So which are these 4 shades? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. इथे लक्षात? So 0, 0 indicates totally black. 1, 1 indicates totally white. 0, 1 indicates, so 0, 1. And again 1, 0. So that is, maybe I'm taking first color and second color. So I'm trying to combine both colors together. So like that, if I use 2 bits to represent 1 color, so I am able to represent 2 raised to 2 shades. So shades are nothing but the colors. So if I'm using 2 bits to represent 1 color, so how many shades we are able to use? We are able to use 2 raised to 2. So if I'm using 3 bits, if I'm using 3 bits to represent 1 color, so I'm able to represent 2 raised to 3 shades. That is 2 raised to 3, 8 shades. So which are these 8 shades? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, sorry, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, like that onwards. Are you getting my point? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you
Yes.
getting the shades? So I'm using 3 bits to represent 1 color. I'm using 3 bits. So how many 3 bits? That is, so if I use 0, 0, 0, so this will be totally black. And if I use 1, 1, 1, it will be totally white. So combination of 1 and 0 will be there. That is 0, 1, 0. So these are the binary combinations. So first one will be 0, 0, 0. Second one will be 0, 0, 1. Third one will be the 0, 1, 0. Fourth one will be the 0, 1, 1. Fifth one will be the 1, 0, 0. sixth one will be the 101. After that 110. After that 111. So the maximum will be 111 and minimum will be 000, and in between n number of shades. So how many shades are there? So over here I use 3 bits to represent one color. So that's why 2 raised to 3 shades I am able to generate. So like that, if I use 1 bit, 2 raised to 1. So how many shades I am able to generate? 2 shades. If I am using 2 bits, how many shades I am able to generate? 4. 2 raised to 2. If I am using 3 bits to represent one color, so I am using, I am able to produce total 8 shades. Hope with this you got the clear idea. So that is whatever data we are passing through electron emitter, so that data will be in the form of 1 and 0. So here we are totally talking with respect to the color, because we are using the colors. So pixel is in the form of color, pixel or spot. So spot or pixel or point, it is in the form of color, because we are talking with respect to graphics. So we are generating the videos. So videos all together are having different colors. So what is video? So video is nothing but collection of images plus audio. So forget about audio, I'm using collection of images. What is image? Image is nothing but it is colorful. So it is collection of pixels. It is collection of spots. Image म्हणजे काय? त्या image मध्ये n number of spot आहेत आणि each spot is having its own color. And how that color is generated? That color is generated with the help of electron beam. So that beam is emitted by the electron emitter. That beam is emitted by the electron emitter. So that beam is in the form of 0 and 1. So it may be single 0, or it may be 2 zeros, it may be 3 zeros, it may be 4 zeros, it may be 5 zeros. It totally depends upon the port. I'm using the word port. Okay. So serial ports are there and parallel ports are there. So if you have observed at the back side of the CPU, so 2 types of plugins are there. One is the point plugging and another is the USB plugging. जर तुम्ही CPU च्या मागच्या साइडला बघितला असाल तर जिथे आपण माउस कनेक्ट करतो तो माउसचा कनेक्टर असा सिंगल पॉइंट कनेक्टर असतो का तर माउस इज कॅरेक्टर टाइप ऑफ डिव्हाइस. इट वर्क्स one character by character. So at a time it works with one character. And if you are talking with respect to USB port, for example pen drive जिथे तुम्ही कनेक्ट करता तो असा चौकोनी टाइपचा पोर्ट असतो. So that is the serial port. That is at a time it sends n number of characters. So character by character is different and transferring n number of characters is different. So that is nothing but passing one bit and passing more than one bit. So whatever cables we are using, so these cables are either passing single bit or they are passing multiple bits. Are you getting my point? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So whatever data we are passing from CPU to the monitor, so it may be in the form of one bit or it may be in the form of more than one bits. And whatever number of bits will be there, so according to that number of bits, the color shade is decided by the CRT and that color is highlighted on the screen. So how it is coming? It is coming from the electron emitter. It is controlled by the focusing system. It is controlled by the accelerating system. It is controlled by the deflection system. So 4 plates are there. 2 are the horizontal plates. Look at to the figure. So 2 are the horizontal plates and 2 are the vertical plates. So these are called as a deflection system. So that is the emitter. Electrons are passed through these plates only. So they are not passed outside of these plates. So these are called as a deflection system. And finally, they are going to strike on the screen. So that screen specialty is it is phosphor coated screen. ती स्क्रीन कशी आहे? फॉस्फरनी कोट केलेली आहे. कुठल्या टाइपचे फॉस्फर असतात? वेगवेगळ्या कलरचे फॉस्फर असतात. इट टोटली डिपेंड्स अपॉन द टाइप ऑफ tube. So if you take the help of black and white, so only 2 phosphor coatings are there. And if we take the color, so again it depends upon the color model, what kind of color model is used, and accordingly that many kinds of phosphor coating will be there. Okay, so coatings are provided on the screen. So this is, and then on that coating spot is generated. So when the electron beam hits on the screen, so spot is generated. इलेक्ट्रॉन बीम कुठून येणार आहे, तुमच्या मॉनिटरच्या बॅक साइड कडून ते फ्रंट साइडला तो फ्लो होतोय. इंटरनली सम circuits are there inside the CRT. So through this circuit, it is passing towards the screen, and on the screen spot is generated, and that spot is nothing but called as a pixel. It is called as a point. So that pixel is having three values. One is its X value, another is its Y value, and third is its color. Third is its color. So each and every pixel on the screen is represented with the help of three values: X coordinate, Y coordinate, and its color. So each pixel is having its own color, and that color is decided based upon the electron emitter. And this is nothing but the function of display device CRT. So over here, whatever that tube is shown, so it is vacuum tube. So nothing is passed through that tube except electron, right? That's why it is called as a vacuum tube. So this is the specialty of this tube. So due to which, so the spot is get generated, and that spot is nothing but having its own color. So whatever pictures we are generating on the screen, so these pictures are having n number of colors, n number of pixels. जर तुम्ही स्क्रीन घेतली तर प्रत्येक स्क्रीनची साइज it depends on that device. So it is called as a resolution. Might be you have heard about the word. So what is resolution? How many pixels we are displaying on the screen. So number of pixels displayed horizontally multiplied by number of pixels displayed vertically. For example, if my screen is 10 by 10, जर तुम्ही मॅट्रिक्स काढला 10 by 10 चा, तर किती पिक्सल आपण रिप्रेझेंट करू शकतो त्या स्क्रीनवर? 100 pixels. So 100 pixels I am representing with the help of one screen. It means my image consists of total 100 pixels. So what is image? Image is nothing but collection of pixels, and these pixels are generated with the help of CRT. So what the clear idea about CRT? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? Students, are you listening to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So actually time is over. So hope you got a clear idea about CRT. So we have just started the point. So our point is video display device, and under that the first point is cathode ray tube monitor. So we have covered only the first point, cathode ray tube monitor. So we have just discussed about the function with the help of this diagram, and mostly in case of exam they are asking working of CRT with the help of diagram for 5 marks. So whatever diagram I am showing in front of you, so this carries total 5 marks. So in the assignment question, one question is there on CRT. Okay, so with this we'll stop over here. So only first sub point we have covered from this point. So rest of the things we'll discuss afterwards. So any doubt? Anybody having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so
No, ma'am.
can we stop?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for patience listening. So now you can leave from my meeting. You can take your own break. Have a nice day. So you can join to the next lecture. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.